way back to when these young men were kids, and they have come and they've run the roads together. They've been a tag team known as Misfits, and now Pac Ortega, Edgar Garza will be standing on opposite sides of this squared circle.
Talk about a reason to have a problem with each other. Edgar Garza, the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight, has been enjoying the perks of being a champion, and Pac Ortega just being nasty, terrible about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Pac Ortega, of course, these guys were, of course, one half of Misfits. Pac Ortega, he is making his return here as a single in the men's division, and he wants that title. Of course, is the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt, the Texas Wolverine, Edgar Garza. Of course, a student of the Dog Pound Dojo as well. These two were that great tag team for such a long time that we enjoyed, but the rift that came between these guys, it runs deep.
Look at him. He's a Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
They are already getting in each other's faces here ahead of the announcement
the
for Brittany.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Dog Pound Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Waynesville, Missouri, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Enigma, Pac Ortega. And his opponent from McAllen, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Dog Pound Heavyweight Champion, the Texas Wolverine, Edgar Garza.
Edgar Garza, the current champion. That belt on the line here tonight. You are witnessing a championship match here on Texas Style Wrestling.
Wait now, talking about something new, baby.
What? The belt's on. Of course, you're witnessing a championship match.
Just stating the obvious, Nigel.
Well, thank God we need that.
I'm not put it on eBay.
And that's what's on the line there. Fermin Perez, our senior official. None better to officiate this bout as it gets underway here in the TSW Plus studio, where you can join us for live professional wrestling. You can be a part of this great crowd yourself. And you do that by getting that TSW Plus app and catch all the updates of when the shows are coming to town and get your tickets there. And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, as we get this thing underway here. And the bell sounds. Nigel Rabbit. I remember seeing these guys when they first emerged out of San Antonio, some of their early matches together as a tag team. Now one the champion, one the challenger. These two on the opposite sides of this ring. Your thoughts on what once was the Misfits?
The Misfits were an exceptional young tag team. It's really sad that Edgar Garza's ego has gotten so swollen that it has expanded to the point where it's damaged what should have been one of the greatest tag teams in the state. And now, look at this. They're disrespecting his friend.
No.
Terrible, terrible.
And they lock it up here in the middle of the ring. I have a few objections to some of the things you said there, but let's get right to calling the action here as these guys go straight to the mat and begin wrestling.
You always have objections.
Ortega here on top in the early going in this one here, showing command as he now is, he's in the leg scissors there from Garza. Single leg takedown. He's got him in a pinning here. One. That's all it's good for. Fermin Perez quick to get down there and count that.
Look at that.
One.
Return.
And, man, that deep arm drag there. Sitting. Oh, whoa, good grief. Did you see that? Pac Ortega got a big mouthful of the canvas there, but right back to his feet.
Pac Ortega is, if nothing else, one of the most durable wrestlers in the business. Probably the most durable to come out of Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. I mean, this is the man that I have seen battered and bloodied only to show up hours later other places that he needs to do work. He is almost a machine.
Absolutely, I cannot argue with you there. Pac Ortega has seen, he's left blood in several towns across Texas. Most notably a couple years ago in Dallas, Texas, an injury that worried everyone, but look at him here. He running straight into his former tag team partner there. Shoulder tackle, knocking him straight to the ground. Again, very tough, both of these guys, though. And look at that.
Oh, one of the problems. Oh, cool. Ooh, very high angle running slam. Almost an Oklahoma slam.
Yeah!
One of the difficulties about wrestling a match like this, Bob, is you know your partner. I mean, you know them.
Yeah, you know them. You know a lot of what they like to do, a lot of what their move sets, their skill sets are. And now we have a pin again, 1, 2, and that's all it's going to be here. And
but not just that. You know their weaknesses. You know where they're most vulnerable. You know their foibles.
Every bit of it, and even foibles. I'm gonna look that one up. But Ortega, yeah,
That's not unusual.
he's making his way around the outside of the ring now, trying to, I guess, get up the gumption to get back in the ring. He's getting a little bit of rest here.
What do you mean gumption? This is smart. This is smart on the part of Pac Ortega. What's dumb is Edgar Garza going after him. This is not a bright move. Oh, caught him. Oh!
Unbelievable.
You know why this isn't a smart move on Edgar Garza's part? Because champion's advantage. The champion could have stayed. He could have gotten that count-out win. Heck, he could get a win right now. All he needs to do is stay outside. Even if it's a loss, a count-out loss, guess what happens? Guess who goes home with the belt?
That would still be Garza.
That's right. Pac Ortega has got to beat Garza. Garza doesn't have to beat Pac Ortega.
That's exactly right, but here he is. He's in that predicament now, as he did decide to go out there after Ortega, and he is paying for it in a grand way.
Look at this. Is there a finer craftsmanship in the ring than what you see from Pac Ortega? Look at this.
Gets a pin there, very close to a 2. Guess it was a 2.
Referee said it was a... When did you become the referee? That explains the stripes on your shirt.
It does, I guess. I guess let's get back to the match here. And Ortega now slamming Garza into that turnbuckle cover, follows him in. Wow. This is an all-out assault now from Ortega, who is handily in charge of this one here. And Garza now laying on the side of the mat with the wind knocked out of him. And Ortega goes for the pin here. Wise move there. That's probably, no, it's again only 2.
We fighting for a belt, ref. I mean, you really keep up with it now.
Look at Ortega. Very smart on the part of Ortega. Doing everything he can to wear down, to slow down, to diminish Edgar Garza. He is tasting championship gold. He is tasting the ability to represent not only Dog Pound Championship Wrestling, but his own school where he grew. And this is a moment for Ortega. Oh! Look at that!
We were about to see what I thought would be some impressive offense by Garza, but no.
No, we saw impressive offense by Ortega.
That's exactly what happened. He turned it right around, and that was leaving himself vulnerable with a little bit of showmanship against the ropes there, and Ortega was ready. And that's like you were talking about earlier, Nigel Rabbit, knowing your opponent, because these guys know each other so well. He must have known he was going for that and was ready for it.
And that's the difference between flash and substance. Oh, God.
Right back to that midsection again. He's going to stay on that now.
Absolutely. This is where the smart work begins.
Oh, wow. Garza just draped across that rope as it's cutting right through the midsection there, and he's just hanging there. What's going to happen here?
Oh, good God.
grief,
Knee
no.
right across the back of the head.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, and wait, no, he's going again. 2. We were so close to having a new champion there, Nigel Rabbit.
We absolutely were, and you know, it just goes to show the strength and durability of Edgar Garza. But I mean, when you're facing and been partnered with one of the most durable athletes in a company, that just raises your own level just by the simple fact that you work together, you have to endure together.
And here they go, right back in. Garza gives him a chop there for his trouble, but he's met with that knee lift right to the midsection there. Abdominal stretch. And adding a little extra leverage there.
Very smart on the part of Ortega, continuing the assault on that midsection, continuing to wear down Edgar Garza. Every moment, excruciating agony. Oh, I can't believe he broke free.
He used his elbow, I don't know if you saw that, used his elbow into the thigh of Ortega. Ran that elbow into there a couple of times, I guess frogged that muscle, and he got out. Here comes Ortega again for a third time. Nobody home. Garza ready. Oh, chop. Good grief. Oh, wow. Look at that. Here we go again. 2. What's it going to be going up? Look at body slam now. Garza is fired up. Off the rope. Big splash there. 1, 2, and just barely. So close. Frustration on the face of Garza now as he looks for this crowd to get behind him here. The champion worn down, but he's doing a number on Pac Ortega.
Look at this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Did you see that?
Fermin Perez in the way. Oh, no, again.
Edgar Garza,
Perez, no.
Edgar Garza attacked the referee, and then he did you saw it. He attacked the referee.
No, low blow there, low blow.
Goodness, Pac Ortega leveled that playing field.
And now he is on top, trying to get the count of 3 after that low blow. 1, 2, and no. Oh! I was holding my breath there. I thought that was going to be it. I thought Ortega had that championship, but no. Garza found it within himself to kick out just at the last moment, and I think it only has to be because the ref was so tired and hurt, and he gets the pin again. 3, and that's it. He keeps the championship.
Here's your winner by pinfall, and still Dog Pound Heavyweight Champion, Edgar Garza.
I can't believe it. That's a miscarriage of justice. The referee needs to disqualify Edgar Garza and give the title to Pac Ortega just because of the fact he assaulted him.
An emotional win there, and he retains the belt. Edgar Garza, your Dog Pound Championship heavyweight champion. He is still the champ. A disappointing loss for Pac Ortega, who more than once thought he was leaving here with that belt.
I thought he was leaving here with his belt. You thought he was leaving here with a belt. The only person who didn't think he was leaving the belt was the referee, and I think he's been paid off.
No. We saw what happened. The referee was injured. He did his best to get in there, but I think slowly he was trying to count.
Slowly.
Well, he had just been knocked out in the corner of the mat.
I demand that TSW check the banking records of Fermin Perez. You hear me, Fermin? I'm on to you.
Anyway, Edgar Garza leaves here tonight, still the champion, and we'll be back next week with more great wrestling action here on Texas Style Wrestling.